Alright, so good morning, good morning. I'm back at it. We got GJ possibly forming the support here. So currently, right now, I got a dentist appointment later on a little bit. It's definitely in the morning time, but it's like around 9. So I like to get myself a little bit ready for that, a little bit later. But I want to hop on the stream, hop on the live. Maybe hit a trade before then. I'm just gonna see, if any opportunities present themselves. But as of right now, I could see there could be possibly a lot of waiting. Um, I don't necessarily want to get into anything too risky. So what I mean by that is possibly like buying off of support. If the candle closes bullish, entering off this bullish candle. Um, Although I'm not against it. I mean, it could easily work out. It's just it's a little risky, and I prefer kind of to keep the winning streak going. So I'm trying to just make sure I find the right setup and be patient with my trades. So yeah, like right now, be like a nice time possibly to find a retracement because it is rejecting pretty hard off the higher time frames. So I mean, overall though, it is kind of bullish. If we're looking at this lower time frames, we got the 4 hour just pushing up hard again, and now it's starting to retrace. So I'm thinking, can we develop a support right here and then retest these highs at 152 for 420, pretty much 460, 450, whatever. Um, it's kind of like my thought process to this. Definitely seems promising. But way too risky. So it's an hour until the 4 hour closes. And then we are getting that support. So yeah, I think patience could be the best thing. Patience for sure. Get better confirmations on the position. Because obviously, it closes like this. So it's developed a support, especially on the hour. That'd be really nice. Then it's definitely confirming the support. I think best positions probably would have been around about 4:30. I was getting myself a little ready, make the bed a little bit, kind of picked up the room a bit, but about 4:30 though, that'd have been the time probably to enter the shorts. You'd have been able to collect profit in and out, real smooth. That would have probably been the time. But since the move's already pushed, I'm not gonna force anything, hop in a sell, anything like that, because I gotta keep in mind there's all this resistance and all this traffic going on here. So at any moment, really, it can make a support. I mean, it could push down. It could push all the way down to 151 for real, 151.60, even 151 flat. But at the end of the day, it's gonna create a support sooner or later. I ain't trying to enter sales when I know my entry would have been up here 4:30 a.m. So, you know, just gonna hold it down and wait. Next 30-minute candle opens, so there is a support formed on the 30 minutes. So, I like to see how this ends up, how this next 30-minute responds. Because what I'm kind of picturing, what I think might happen. This candle's gonna push up. Hopefully make like a support, or excuse me, resistance somewhere around here. Even higher, and probably wait for like a bearish candle or something like that, to start forming to enter a position, and then obviously you have the stop loss above the candle, and let the retest take over to retest these price levels here at 151.575. So I think patience right now is the game right now I'm gonna play. You could buy off the support, it's a riskier play though in my opinion. Alright, I'm probably gonna go ahead and take a look at gold. So if you guys were with me yesterday, I caught just a quick little 20 pips on a really risky sell on gold yesterday. Entered a light position. Good learning. Good learning. Been nice to hold, but I'm happy with collecting the pips, man. 20 pips is great. No matter what lot size, really. You do that all the time, it's gonna come with some good news. Yeah, I would really like to see this wick fill. So I mean, right now, I think I'm very bearish when it comes down to gold. All right, so well, just taking a look at this, I think something I like to probably take in consideration is that wick fill, and also knowing that there is some good supports around that zone. But if a candle breaks to the downside past 1726, 19, I believe that it has a very high chance of continuing bearish. I think I like to kind of stay away from trying to enter any sales right now, just because kind of the same situation with GJ. I'm kind of just unsure where the support's going to start forming, and don't want to enter any positions that is silly. So any position really that is going to put you in drawdown is never fun. Just waiting. Not even much news going on today. There's a 9 a.m. We got some Fed Chair Powell testifies. Really, I've never really seen that. So I like to see how it might impact the markets. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be on the live to really give an analysis to that. But I can always go ahead tomorrow when I'm on the live, go back to 9 a.m., see how this reacted, because it's definitely something to pay attention to. Other than that, nothing really major on the news. Based off the folders, I go on the Forex Factory and then I look at the calendar and I take a look at what kind of news, economic news we have coming up for the week and see maybe how it might manipulate gold or whatnot. But as of right now, nothing too crazy. So, it is New York session, so I mean not technically right now, but here soon. Be New York session and can bring some good volume to the market, some good movement. See if Wednesday tomorrow has anything exciting. Nothing. Nothing really. July 15th, 2021. July 15th is so I want to take a look at this Fed Chair Powell testifies again. I want to take a look at this. The last time it happened, which was July 15th at 8:30. So I'm gonna see how that affected the pair on gold. Yeah, gold I like to say I'm gonna be patient on. Not rushing no type of plays. Probably call this live session early Wednesday because I kind of don't see myself answering anything today really. Um, just because I don't think within the time frame I'm gonna be on my live session on the live. I don't foresee the plays happening that quick, forming these resistances and whatnot. Because like I told y'all before, I'm not looking to get anything crazy. I don't want to buy out the support. Not that it's a bad thing, it's riskier. And I've been on a pretty good streak and I had a risky play yesterday and I don't want to kill it going two risky plays back to back and lose one of them. But I will get risky if it should break 1726 though. That's when I'm going to get risky. I feel like there's a higher chance that it can fill that wick, and it's a pretty nice wick. It's a nice wick to fill. If you were in the short position on that, you would be pretty happy. Yeah, between here and here is massive. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna perfectly fill it out, but it definitely could. Would not surprise me. I would much rather take my chances in a situation like that. At least huge rejections though. Okay, so back into the task at hand, I wanted to go ahead and check out July 15th. The Fed Chair Powell testifies whatever the economic news is. It's at 8:30 in the morning. So 8:30 is when the news hit. So I'm gonna change this color. Oh god, it's even worse. Okay, that's not terrible. I just need to kind of know what day it is, like just in case anything, I like reset the chart or something. Anyways, here we go. 8:30. So it just came down to support. So 8:30. Resistance here. Feel like a Yeah, I think if anything on July 15th, 8:30 with those Powell testifies, it really brings no movement to the market. Really, I mean, it does necessarily mean realistically, if I was into the position, I wouldn't because it's in the middle of a range. Like the only thing I could think of is like if you were to kind of trade with this news, I guess, or like have an understanding of it more, and you read the candles like bearish candles, so getting a sell, obviously it worked out for you. You would have gotten like 40 pips in like 30 minutes. So I mean, it it would have easily worked out, but most definitely would have required impulsive entry. And if it even was, like, not even worth it almost. Being like a really tricky play. Buying after that, well, I mean, or excuse me, selling. I mean, it's still 10 pips. 10 pips is the goal objective for me, so that would be pretty easily secured, but yeah, there's some balls. I don't know if I'd like to enter that. Well, it was relatively interesting. So price is gonna push down. Yeah. So the news came out at 8:30. This candle closed at 8:30. So this must be what happened with the news and just shot price down. Well, if that's what this Powell thing happened last time, I'm sure this time. And the description of this is says due to testify about the coronavirus and CARES Act before the United States Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs in Washington D.C. So how this affected the market really last time was just kind of, it's not always the same thing either. I mean, it could easily be bullish the next time, but history usually repeats itself. So I like to think that it's gonna most likely be bearish, and I can see that because I just feel like gold overall is bearish. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. I was gonna say there's like a thing I can do. I knew I could press some type of button to refresh my charts. But yeah, support's forming right now, so we chilling, we chilling. See how GJ's doing. And GJ is bearish, very, very bearish. But yeah, honestly, I feel like if I were to be on my desktop, had the webcam, all that stuff set up, I think I'd be more willing to stay on live a little longer, but it's not so official looking, and I think at this point I'm just gonna be waiting some time. I don't want to get into no plays right now. Bleeding like crazy, but I'm not trying to rush anything, get anything crazy. So to me, it's gonna be a lot of waiting, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When you on these charts, man, I feel like really to get this stuff down, it is difficult because it's just like watching paint dry. Shit can be boring. So I don't want to bore the viewers, and I like to think of it as like when I hop on here, I got a million people watching me. So even if there's no people watching, I'm gonna talk like how I talk if there's a million people watching. But regardless, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna cut this live. Go ahead, hop off, hop on tomorrow. Go ahead, see what happens, and yeah, make it happen. But I might get a tooth removed. I think I got my wisdom teeth coming in, so like my freaking top of my gums and stuff are just hurting. And so I really think, yeah, they're probably gonna take out a tooth, but you know, if they don't today, good deal. I'll be able to wake up tomorrow, hop on there live. Um, I think even if I do get a tooth taken out, honestly, I feel like I still hop on the live, but we'll see. If I'm busted and I can't even talk right, and I'm because I don't know, for whatever reason I got gauze in my mouth or something, but yeah, I'm not gonna be sloppy on this mug, so I'll be definitely up on the live again here soon. Try to make it happen tomorrow. But right now, it seems like you just I'd be pretty patient with these plays coming up, and I missed the opportunity I had at 4:30 with GJ. So that being said, I'm really looking forward to tapping in tomorrow, catching some plays. But you know, being at 4:30 in the morning is definitely the opportunity I missed to enter the short position to squeeze out the 10 pips. No harm, no foul. There's always tomorrow morning, but yeah, I'm really not. I don't have that much patience to sit here on my live and wait for resistance to form and possibly hopping back into a sell to retest the lows or you know, yeah, gold way too risky for me just to think about trying to make a trade on it the way it's looking right now. It's like a lot of options that can be. It can make a support here, retest up here, which would be perfect. That'd be a nice play for anybody, but yeah, we'll have to see. But other than that, though, guys, yeah, you guys enjoy your guys' self. You guys have a good one, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out.